Greetings, salutations, and other big words. My name's Ethan. My handle is Wrangler. Welcome to Frequency Studios, weekly wing it number 147 here on Rumble and YouTube. And starting it off with us tonight is the space pug himself, Mr. James Esparza.
Hail, friends. I'm a pug with attitude.
Don't pug with it.
That's what she said. How goes, interwebs? I hope everyone is doing fine out there. We have a long list of nothing to talk about, so I'm sure it'll be quite entertaining. How are you doing today, Wrangler, from your extraordinary adventurous life out there?
I'm doing all right. I've been reading Otter's book. I'm almost done with it.
Oh, okay. When did you start reading it?
I started reading it Friday.
All right. All right.
So I figure, what the heck? Let's have a full spoiler discussion right now. All the dirt. No. Otter would strangle me if I did that.
Righteous. Well, you do own the book, so just give it like a week.
Yeah. My goal is to try to finish it on the Kindle before the hardcover arrives, so.
Okay, so you're reading.
Trying to finish it before the show tonight, but I fell a little short.
Sometimes these things happen.
Yeah.
Life, man.
But let's see. Frederick was doing an art stream earlier. I hopped on there and I mentioned something about sonoluminescence, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna have to talk about that on your show later tonight," because I guess he sounded interested. So, at some point, Frederick should be popping in today, and we'll dive into, not that I'm an expert on it or anything, but I guess we'll talk a little bit about sonoluminescence and things that can be done with sound.
Interesting.
And as I speak about him, there he is.
Voila. Hello,
Ta-da!
gentlemen and dogs.
Oh,
Hello,
how do you
hands
do?
and paper.
I am but hands. This is my only hands. Welcome.
I love that only hands, and it's perfect for like what you and Omer do.
It's a lot of fun. I love it. Drawing and chatting and talking. So what are you guys talking about tonight?
I was just mentioning how I mentioned sonoluminescence on your stream earlier, and you're like, "You're gonna have to talk about that tonight." And
Sounds good.
now that you're here, and I should probably start talking about it. I'm not an expert, so I'm not sure what I can.
Well, now that you have access to artificial intelligence and the whole of the internet, you can be an expert in no time.
That's right.
It takes 5 minutes to become
However-
an expert nowadays.
Does it really? Wow. It's like
You remember the
DSX.
show The Pretender? It took that genius 2 weeks.
Yeah, but that came out years ago.
Yeah. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna pop something up here. There's something I really wanted to show this to you, Frederick. So
Oh, okay.
give me a second.
I'm on my way to inking it, James,
One
as you
second.
can see.
Beautiful. As
Right?
soon as that's done, the final trailer will be released with the official release date.
Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of the Wild Man. Started with him. There's a lot of fauna. I'm not used to drawing that many plants. I feel oxygenated just by drawing this today.
I appreciate you taking up the challenge.
It's fun. It's fun. I used to do these types of like surreal,
Yeah.
kind of hidden images back in college. Like I was really into Dali and surrealism and stuff like that. So,
Ooh, wow.
ooh, that's a nice card collection you got there, Wrangler. Wow.
From 91.
Yeah, I have that one too. And you know what? It's got
Hey, look at
water
that.
damage. And I can't take out the cards on the top row because of water damage for some reason. Well, because the reason is water damage.
Right.
Yeah.
Those look great.
Yeah, I have a lot of those. Like my collection is almost complete, but not quite. Do you have a complete collection? That looks pretty.
No, I had almost a complete collection from. Hang on a second.
We'll be right back, folks. We're experiencing technical difficulties.
I was looking at
I was fighting with the echo in my ear because I had the phone and the headphones on at the same time.
Oh, that's called Aquaphone.
Yes.
Echo.
So I would start talking and then start hearing myself talking a few seconds after, and I couldn't think. No, but it's not a complete collection. It's funny. My mom brought these to me yesterday. She goes, "Are these important to you?" I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, those are cool, man.
I thought those were gone forever.
Well, my Rattel cards are based off of those, like the stats on the back with the little, topical
Epic.
information on the characters. I thought they were so good. I thought they was the coolest things when I was a kid.
You know, an idea just hit me, but like a basic card like that, I'm sure it's just basic card size, but fit a 4-panel comic book on it, front and back.
It'd be a small.
It would be.
It'd be very small. I mean, if
You could
it's
sell
just
a
like
deck
that.
of comics. A deck of comics.
Well, I mean, some of those cards in that very same deck, like you take 9 of them and they form one big page. I don't know if you have that. It's the X-Men. What's their simulation room? The War Room. There's a
The
name
Danger
for
Room.
it. The Danger Room. So, do you have those, Wrangler?
I don't think so.
Danger.
The one I really missed though is the first one I collected. I can't remember what they were called, but they were really, it was nice art. It was almost like oil paintings of all the characters and stuff. It was back from around that same time period.
Yeah.
And I had I was just like 1 or 2 cards short of the complete collection. I have no idea where it is now.
Well, one of the artists in
boy.
Comicsgate that's around from time to time, I was just thinking about him today. Dan Lawless did a lot of those cards, did some of those cards. He was a Marvel artist who did some of the trading card art. And he's still around. He's got a YouTube channel. He's teaching people about art, coloring, painting, drawing and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool. He's a cool dude. He's very approachable. Like he gives people affordable rates, especially newcomers to the space.
Wow. Nice.
Like so they could have like alternate covers for their comics and things like that.
Who's that?
Epic. Hey, Raven. How goes?
Hey. Hello.
How you doing, Raven?
Good.
What's up, man?
How's my audio?
You're good.
Sounds good.
Pretty good.
Es bueno.
I feel like I'm getting feedback or something.
Do you want feedback?
No.
Well, I was telling you your audio is good, so that's feedback.
Oh, well, yeah, I want that kind of feedback. I don't want feedback in my headset.
I mean, Wrangler was having the same problem just a minute ago. He was getting an echo in his head.
Okay, hopefully it's just StreamYards then. But yeah, how has everybody been doing?
Decent.
Pretty good.
Good.
Just enjoying the day, nothing special. It's Monday.
Yeah, so I was worried we were going to have to do a hot fix tonight, and I got out of doing that because, well, it would have been me and the QA guy doing the hot fix because the other guy is on PTO and nobody knew about it. And then it's his hot fix that we're releasing, except for the fact that QA hasn't done all their testing and stuff, and so because they've not done all their testing yet, we can't release it. So yay!
That's good.
So you just chilling.
These are snappy.
Okay.
What do we got here?
I can't get to the volume. It's underneath my taskbar here. I can't get it to close. Dang it.
What is this?
This is a pistol shrimp. Whoops.
Pistol shrimp.
Oh, yeah, we don't have those in Canada.
Okay.
There it is. Okay. All right.
Shrimpy
This
pistol.
This actually has something to do with what we discussed earlier, Frederick. Sonoluminescence.
Oh, yes. We're circling back.
Yes. All right. If we get the volume here now, let's give it a go.
Shrimp. And you're about.
Oh, by the way, this I should give the it's called Ant Lab is the channel name. But Yeah, snapping shrimp and mantis shrimp.
About to see their incredible special attack move. Did you catch it?
Can you guys hear that?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, coming through.
Okay, good.
Hey,
It
animation
happens
overload.
fast. That footage was shot at 11,000 frames per second. They're slamming their claws shut, shooting out water, and in doing that, producing what's known as a cavitation bubble. That's a negative pressure bubble that, when it collapses, produces extreme heat, makes light, and has an audible snapping sound. It's a bubble powerful enough to stun and kill prey. These
All right. So this shrimp, that is sonoluminescence. When sound waves go through a cavitation bubble in water, it produces both heat and light.
That sounds a lot
And
like
some-
an underwater fireball.
Pretty much. I mean, I think
you
it's
looking-
technically plasma at that instant. It's like stupid hot for just a fraction of a second.
Wow.
But so yeah, this shrimp
Is
has
why
an
shrimp
energy
is so-
weapon.
is that why shrimp is so expensive?
Probably no.
The plasma fights to
Yeah, you gotta use the plasma shield to get these things. No. Oh, but that's pretty incredible. It actually has an energy blast that it shoots at its prey.
Interesting stuff.
You were gonna say something, James?
Nothing, just interesting. That's all.
All right, let's see. Whoops.
animation overload said set pinchers to stun.
What's up, animation? Good to see you. Let's see, what's this? The magic of sonoluminescence.
Sonoluminescence is a fascinating phenomenon where sound waves can produce light in liquids. It occurs
Oh.
All right, this channel is WikiTVX, and it sounds like the standard AI voice.
Yeah, but is it true?
What, the sonoluminescence?
I mean, what it's saying.
We're about to find. I'm looking up for something to explain sonoluminescence better than I
James,
can.
AI would not lie to us unless it was trying to eliminate the whole human race.
Uh-huh.
And it can't do that because it needs humans to plug it in.
when high-frequency sound waves create and collapse tiny bubbles in a liquid, typically water. As these bubbles implode, they reach incredibly high temperatures, hotter than the surface of the sun. This extreme heat causes the gas inside the bubble to emit a brief, intense flash of light. The result is a dazzling display of thousands of tiny light flashes occurring in rapid succession.
Isn't that cool though? That this wasn't discovered until I think the 90s is when it was first discovered.
This creates an effect reminiscent of a miniature starry sky, all contained within a simple beaker of water. Sonoluminescence is a fascinating phenomenon where sound waves can produce light in liquids. It occurs when high frequency...
Okay, that's just repeating now.
Yeah, we discovered it in the 90s because that's when we got the internet.
You know what? We got all these search engine stuff. I'm gonna double check that.
We have the technology.
When was sonoluminescence discovered?
Bionic Man.
Oh, 1934.
Discovered in 1934 by Herman Frenzel and
By a guy named Herman. Oh, come on.
ultrasound,
He
realizing
does have the technology.
Another hedge.
How long has he been alive?
Long.
What else do we not know
time.
about this Herman?
Do we want to know?
And what's he been hiding from us?
So what you got going on there, Raven?
Just some exploration tonight. Trying to run through a couple of these navigation charts for different things. My main thing is the emergency cartographic data, where it hunts down distress signals, because I'm getting a lot of good money and good parts for the larger ships.
All right. Animation Overload says, all right, now make liquid light bulbs. That would be so cool.
No, because people would start drinking it. You know, people would drink it if you had liquid light bulbs. They'd be, hey, look at my mouth. It's lighting up. Ah, I'm dying.
All right. Now on to the Tide Pod Challenge.
Right? It'd be the
Tylenol challenge.
light bulb challenge.
All right. You know what? That's all small potatoes. Rookie numbers. I'm going to start a real challenge. It's going to be the lava lamp challenge.
Ooh,
I'm not
there was
going to
a
give any
time-
more details on that. Just let people try and figure out what it is and
man,
do
you
it.
don't
on
need
their
to give
own.
any details. Like my imagination's already going. It's like, I mean, I remember a time where everyone I knew had a lava lamp.
And a black light.
Yeah. They kind of went together. You'd go to the store, it was a 2-pack, lava lamp, black light, right?
Yeah. Well, speaking of games, last night I've been getting my butt kicked. And I want to see if I could beat this guy before the stream's over. I'll be honest, I don't like my odds at the moment.
Wow, this game's got longevity for you.
Yeah, and this is such a simple looking boss for the most part, but things just get a little too chaotic on screen to where I lose what's going on. Yeah. And the run back's not too bad, at least.
I've still just been playing Hitman. But I kind of slowed down this week. Did a little bit less. Ever since I reached Mastery 20 on Sapienza, I kind of been cooling down. That being said, I still have like only half of the accomplishments in there. Like I still have to go back and do like half the stuff, which is incredible how much content is in that game.
All right, now I might have a chance to recover here for a second. Because I could handle him, maybe, but he keeps calling in friends.
Oh, that's not good.
Is that his superpower, having friends?
I'm afraid so. It's the worst superpower to fight against.
Clearly.
Go away. Okay, good. Oof. No.
I'm afraid by drawing so many plants, I might get lost in the weeds.
Yes. Well, that happens sometimes when you're drawing on the internet.
Ah, there I go. That actually was a pretty good run that time, but more often than not, I don't make it that far. I think this is actually probably the last phase of the fight, but
Oh, you're still on the
can't seem
same
to get by
boss?
it. Yeah, it's the same one from last night.
Wow. Wow. You suck.
James says
for
the
the vote of
quiet part
confidence.
out loud. Yeah.
Still on the same boss, everyone.
Oh, man.
Since last night. Ha ha, you got a life, therefore you can't play games.
Exactly. It's like
Oops.
You got to tend to responsibilities.
when I was working on the Black Flag, when I say playing Black Flag, I was telling people about it, and they were like, "Wait, you're still on that game after this many weeks?" I'm like,
Yeah, you
yeah, but
bought
like
it.
I go like 2 weeks without playing because I
Boom,
draw
boom.
all the time. Now I started feeling guilty. I was like, oh no, I can't be drawing. I have to go play my game. So, my friends don't make fun of me anymore. It's like the peer
Wait,
pressure.
you
is
have friends?
Well, and the people who make fun of me.
What's up, Maji?
Hail, Maji. Hail. She may be playing the main character in my upcoming The Secret World radio play.
Oh, that's a good role.
Hey, Maji.
Am I playing one of the silent characters?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Put you in the back.
As long as I get credit for it, I'm building my Wikipedia,
Give me a sec. I'll be back. Mormons knocking on my door.
more Mormons. That's why you need like a trap, a sliding trap under the door and a cage. What you do after that, I don't know, but that's how it starts. It's such a beautiful game to look at, Wrangler.
Yeah.
So how
Wow.
far are you into the game now? Do you know?
I am in Act 2.
How many acts are there?
3. Well, you can see credits at the end of Act 2. And you have to do something specific to get to Act 3 and what's considered the true ending.
Oh, so you think you're done with when you're done with Act 2, but then it's almost like a cheat code?
You have multiple endings, and I guess there's an ending or two. There's a specific set of things you have to accomplish in order to get to Act 3 and get the true ending, which is actually a good ending. All the other endings are kind of bummer endings, They're endings, but they're bummers. Oop.
It
I guess it
reminds me
doesn't
of
help when I dash into the lava wall.
Oh no, it helps a ton. Helps the enemy win real quickly.
Oh, yeah.
This reminds me of this De Niro film that released like decades ago now. Gosh, I'm older
Oh,
than
those are the best ones.
And it was like, oh, you go to the theater, it's got like 4 endings. Ooh, you don't know which one you go get.
Oh, are you serious?
I mean,
They
they
weren't that
actually did
different
that
from each
with
other.
the Clue movie. They actually did that.
Yeah, yeah.
Different audiences would get different endings, and even depending on which playtime you went to see the movie, you'd get a different ending. And when it came out on VHS, you had all the endings at the end of the VHS.
Yeah, I remember that. My friends had the VHS. These endings weren't as good though. They were all relatively the same. But like one of them's happy and the rest are sad. It's like, oh look, the girl got adopted. Okay, wrap it up.
Oh, it was by a
Here we
serial
go.
killer.
No, and the ending's like, oh, and the rest of them are like, oh look, she's retarded. Or, like mentally broken.
That got dark.
It's a De Niro movie from decades past.
Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out.
Yeah. And it was also a Dakota Fanning movie. She was in it. And she was the one that was like, oh, I'm mentally broken at the end. Ooh.
Oh, she doesn't ring a bell. Dakota
Really?
Fanning.
Dakota Fanning? Seabiscuit?
Is that the dog? No, the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one.
She was
Toby Maguire.
Yeah, she was in that one as well, I believe. Or was it another one?
Dakota Fanning.
Yeah, she was like a child actress. So she, she's all.
Was she in Push?
Yes, she was in Push.
Hayes, not right now, bud.
Okay,
She
I
was in
see her.
Push.
My
I see
cat's
her.
trying to hop into my lap while I'm fighting this guy.
She was in a lot of stuff. She was like a dramatic actress, real young.
Yeah, she's real pretty.
Yeah, she aged well. Hopefully, she's not insane.
I thought you said she was a child actress.
She was from years past.
Well, how could she not be insane?
Yeah, well, Macaulay Culkin doesn't look insane. Well, he looks insane, but he sounds normal.
Yeah.
He sounds normal.
Have you listened to his podcast?
I mean, once or twice, not completely. Why does he go off the rails?
Oh, he's just like full Satanist now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he's got his Rabbit Ears podcast.
Yeah, that's interesting. Wonder how that happens. Well, that that was all actually making sense when you just go back to Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean it's his brother was in a couple of films as well.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I actually like the movie where he plays a crazy serial killer.
As a kid, the kid killer?
No. He was a teenager or an adult, like early 20s.
Huh. I
Like
don't
even
know.
Marilyn Manson is in that one. It's Club Kids. That's what it's
Club
called.
Kids. Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
so
see
they're basically gay club goers in New York. So he arrives in New York, he joins the club scene, so it's all about partying and drugs.
that. Uh-huh.
And it leads to the death of their pusher. And
Okay.
so he plays the character. It's a fucked up story, but the film is good.
Interesting.
There we go. Once I finally got my mouse to come up. Ladies and gentlemen, he is here.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. Better, stronger, faster.
Yo,
Oh, we have the inventor of bioluminescence.
so what are we talking about, and why should I care about it?
Well, apparently we discovered
Yes.
something about you, Herman. You invented sonoluminescence in 1934, or discovered it?
Discovered it.
Awesome. How did I do that?
We looked up when sonoluminescence was discovered. It was discovered by a guy named Herman.
We figured that was you.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll take credit for that.
Way to go, dude. That's quite a find.
Well, years and years of training and study and stuff. So,
What were you studying?
bioluminescentology.
101.
It checks out.
I have a master's of PhD in the subject.
Oh, okay. There you go. I think I have one of those at home.
Yes. Very, very, very rare field of study.
I have 3 letters as
Yeah.
well. I forget which ones, though.
I also found out that liberal math is an actual study.
Is it really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Is
not
that
sure
the
how.
math that's not racist?
I don't know. Maybe it's liberal.
Well, yeah. What 2 plus 2 does equal 5.
Or why does 2 plus 2 equal 5 on a metaphorical level?
Actually, it's true. 2 plus 2 does equal 5 if you don't know how to count.
And,
Or if you're being
tortured
tortured.
and don't have a calculator and,
There are 4 lights.
Engineers be damned.
so.
Woof woof.
So I went to a 3-hour author thing at a library and sold
I
8
didn't know
books.
you were an author for
Nice.
3 hours.
Yeah, for 3 hours. It seems like
3 whole hours, 8 books. Not
at
bad.
least that's what my revenue stream looks like.
So what was that like? How's the experience?
It actually wasn't bad. I was I was like sitting there going, we're not going to sell anything. We're going to be here for 3 hours, and nobody's going to. There's like, I forget how many authors there were, like 40 authors, and
Whoa.
it seemed like half of them were writing fantasy. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to sell anything. And come to find out, the authors that were sitting, because I was seated like right across from the bathroom, and this thing has like a river that has like a big scenic thing where there's a river.
The river's coming
know,
from the bathroom.
No, but there's the other part of the library where the rest of the authors were sat. Was like this river scene. They had like no, seriously, it was a river scene. And you know, because they had like the big plate glass windows and all that other stuff, and we're like, nobody's gonna. Yeah, they got to go to the bathroom, but you know,
See, you got the best place because you're like, hey, you guys want to go to the bathroom? Buy my book, and I'll let you go to the bathroom. Marketing.
I will tell them that you didn't wash your hands till you buy my book. Oh, by the way, we're gonna use the no contact card thing while we're at it.
I was so close.
So yeah, I was actually surprised. I didn't think I'd sell anything, and we have like a minimum.
Nice.
I have a minimum of like absolutely drop dead. We have to sell, like I think it's like 10 books at an event. But this wasn't even an all day event. It was like almost a third. It was more than a third of a day. Or
What do you mean
like,
when you say you have a minimum? Is like to meet your costs, or is just a personal goal?
just a personal goal.
Gotcha.
And it's 10. That's our drop dead. Anything below that sucks. And then 20 is like the next level. And so I figured we wouldn't sell any. We sold 8 books. I was just kind of shocked.
Nice.
There you go. Nice. Good to hear.
And somebody bought some books off of my store, so that was even better.
Cool. Was there a lot of people going to this thing?
No, actually, there wasn't. I was,
No.
and I was kind of like, nobody's going to show up at this thing, and they really kind of didn't. And the funny part was that all the people that were seated up at that beautiful part of the library that had the river behind it, it was like apparently it was like a wasteland up there.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Right. Imagine being that single browser going by all those tables of authors sitting there quietly.
Yeah.
Staring up at you.
Well,
You want my book.
Probably because if they have a nice river to look at, they're not interested in looking at all the books on the tables. Whereas you're next to the bathroom, there's nothing really interesting to look at. So you're like, oh, let's have a look at what he's got here on this table.
I gotta sign.
That's genius location. Put me next to the bathroom.
I had a bit of luck as well selling something this week. Like I've been posting little ads like on Nostr, which is kind of like Bitcoin Twitter.
Yeah.
And I was like, these are never going to sell. Like I've been making memes with, hey, buy my book here. Here's the address. Here's a funny meme. And never make sales with just posting like that. And then I made one this week and I was like, holy shit, it actually worked. And I think I sold for $150 worth, which is nice for one meme. It's pretty
wow.
Good. I'm pretty happy. Includes the shipping, of course, but it's good.
Yeah, I did that one time, and actually I've done it a couple of times where I posted. I mean, the memes never did much of anything, but I'd like do an ad and I just post it to go to my followers, and I got book sales. And then Larry Correa shouted me out, and I picked up a whole bunch of book sales when he did that. So. I also have a Substack now.
Oh. Okay, what are you posting there?
Stuff.
Ooh,
my
very
last
topical.
one. My last stuff. My last one was, I'm done with Audible. I will not be putting up my next audiobook on Audible.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Otter just got his on Audible. I've been listening to his book lately.
Yeah, there's no way with their new pricing structure. There's no way I'm going to do that. Just no way. So, and I actually got, I got like something like 80 something views on it. So
Nice.
yeah, I'm kind of shocked because like when I put something up on my blog on my website, it's like at best I get maybe 20, maybe. And right out of the back with Substack, I got, getting some decent numbers. So I'm abandoning my website blog for Substack.
Nice. Yeah, it works. It definitely works for some people.
Yeah.
Am
So
I hearing aliens in the background?
No,
Yeah,
that's
Those
the
are the
crew.
tribbles.
That's the crew out there. It's leisure time for the crew. We parked our spaceship on Earth. Some Mormons came, knocked on our door.
Are those
No
the
matter
Mormons I
where
hear?
no matter where we park, though, Mormons always show up. But the crew's, they're playing with their squeaky toys. It's leisure time.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's funny, man. That's hilarious.
Yeah, they're hard workers out there.
At first, I
Trying to
thought
conquer
Were
the
any of
universe.
those Mormons named Shad?
We don't ask them their names. We just say if, we debate their theology and then we go our ways.
crikey, I'm here to tell you.
I wish I could do a decent Australian accent. I really can't. I used to be good at doing a bunch of different voices, but I guess years of smoking has a consequence. Who knew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
apparently smoking destroys nanotechnology in your system, so it's not all
Really?
bad.
Well, the thing is that most of the writers that I know, they're all Mormons. So
Really?
So they're all like, "Can we talk to you about the Book of Mormon?" No. Well, I got this other
No,
book I
they-
wrote.
yeah.
Oh, it must be all the experience selling books, right? It makes sense now.
But they haven't brought up any of that stuff with me. I haven't brought up any of my stuff with them, so it's good. Sort of get
You
along.
Can you imagine like writing a whole thriller story based on like Mormons who went off the rails or something? We'll call it the Quad, and they like go to like cult levels of zealotry.
No.
Oh wait, that's 12 the Jehovah's Witnesses. My bad.
Yeah. I had a cousin who was a Jehovah's Witness.
I'm
So,
sorry.
That was well, I mean, this is out in California. I barely knew these people. So I knew of her and I knew about her, and she was like the talk of the family, but because of that.
I think we had some of them show up the day that we had tied my dog up out in front of the house, and they were terrified of the dog, and all he was doing was just barking at him.
Yeah. I also worked with at a place for that. The one programmer was a Jehovah's Witness, and all I remember about her was that she liked to wear underwear that was rather colorful and like gauzy blouses, so you could see right through it. Which is like
Sounds like a devout Jehovah's Witness right there.
yeah. Well, and then she spent like hours and hours and hours on the phone with her friend while she coded. Of course, none of her stuff worked because she spent hours and hours and hours on the phone while she coded. So,
Of course.
So coding is not like drawing.
no. And the funny part is that I remember one time she did nothing but sit there and do some sort of like planning some sort of thing for like their parents' wedding anniversary, and I'm like going, I didn't think that Jehovah's Witnesses celebrated that stuff. Like,
Yeah,
you're wrong.
what I understand, they don't celebrate birthdays. They don't.
Yeah. So I'm like, really?
They don't even celebrate Christmas, from what I understand.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the sitting out. I mean, oh my God, how long this how long this chick sat on the phone talking while she coded it was actually shocking.
Did she
And
not
we
get fired?
no, she quit. Although my manager, I guess,
Uh-huh.
had a chat with her during that time.
I'm not
So-
shocked. I remember when I worked at a retail store, we'd have women come in and they'd shop for like I'd clock in, do my 4-hour shift, and I'd be clocking out, and they'd still be shopping.
Yeah,
What I want to know is that lady, how did she code during dial-up internet time?
no, this is on a local LAN. So this is when everybody went into work and we had to wear ties.
Oh, I've heard of those days.
Oh wow.
Oh yes.
They sound nice, to be honest.
You know what? I was one of
That's the only thing they were wearing, James.
Mhm.
I was yeah. No, not quite. I was like one of the diehards who wouldn't switch to blue jeans casual. So-
You animals.
Yeah.
Look at you. You're at work. They're paying you to be here, and you're going to dress like you're going to do laundry?
So
Yeah,
That
that's
was-
where the downfall began, man.
of course that was back in the day when you could go to lunch and down a pitcher of beer.
Wait, you can't do that anymore?
Yeah, they went away with the ties.
Yeah.
Think about it. You look decent with the tie on. You get away with a lot.
Maji says, "Hey, we are that bad." LOL.
I
Mormons.
went to
The last job I had, we could do that. Video game company. Everyone was drinking. Go ahead. Didn't mean to cut you off.
I went to some programming event after work or something. I think it was like one of the programming clubs or something. And we ended up going to somebody's office, and their entire office was an old pub, and they had like the levers for pulling stuff,
Taps.
the taps and stuff. And they were operational, and that's what they did all day long.
So you went to a bar and he told you that was his office?
Yeah, well, it used to be a bar, and whenever they bought it, they basically
Sounds
just
like it still was.
yeah, they just continue to use it as a bar and repurpose it for also to be their office. So
This
This
is
is
like-
our
this is-
office now.
This is my office. It used to be a bar. It still is, but it used to too.
Well, I will tell you this: most corporate environments these days, they kind of frown on that.
yep.
Ugh, corporate
There are
environment.
certain liabilities involved. So
Yep.
Yeah, call it having
Gaming
fun.
companies don't mind as much. Like as long as you produce, they don't really give a shit.
Well-
They have like they would actually bring beer into the workspace on Fridays, even
Yeah.
on Thursdays.
They say, "Hey, yo, you look a little slow there. Why don't you have yourself a brew, hey, buddy?"
yeah, but a lot of those guys, there are a lot of them are younger guys. And it's usually a very younger company.
Yes. Yeah.
The company, or not
Just give the older
company,
guys whiskey and wine. It's the same.
the project that I am still on. Whenever I originally started 3 companies ago, that was a little small startup, and like I think it was like Wednesday
Wait, you're
or
on the
Friday
same
after work.
project for 3 companies?
Yes. The
How
one
when are
first-
you going to get done this
Three's
project?
company.
the first company was bought by a mega corporation, and then the mega corporation sold off just my specific product to a third party company. So since I've been down here working on this, I've gone through this as the third company now. But they like it's either Wednesdays or Fridays after work. We would go over to a small one of the local hangout places, and people would order dinner, maybe grab a beer or something, and it was fun. And then they had to hire a whole bunch of younger kids to start working on stuff, and that's what ruined it all.
They would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those kids
Yep.
And their shit education.
and that beer.
You kids and your beer.
Speaking of
So.
education, I just got schooled again.
Did you beat the boss now?
No, I got schooled.
Damn.
I thought I was going to this time, and then I didn't.
All right, I'm going to start betting money on this boss you're fighting against. Any takers?
No, I'm cool. I'm cool. You know, I was thinking of actually adding in a form of like crypto into my cyberpunk world, or the cyberpunk portion of my world, because if you think about it, it's really just the most futuristic type of currency that actually exists, you know?
I was
Yeah,
doing good,
it
and then I
is.
lost track of what was going on. It turned into chaos and hurt to my eyes.
It really is.
It is. It's digital. It's called coin.
Make sure you do research, not like the last Mission Impossible movie. We're decrypting the blockchain. What do you mean you're decrypting the blockchain?
I mean, I think if you're... I can understand the blockchain enough. I think if you wanted to hack it, right, you just you'd hunt down the passcode. He's got the passcode in his computer
To what?
to the wallet.
Oh, the seed phrase.
There you go, the seed phrase. Well, see, this is like crypto, but it's not crypto. So in this universe, it's just passcode, but it's the same thing.
I mean, it's a cryptographic key when you get down to it. The seed
There you
phrase
go.
is a
Cryptograph.
mnemonic. Yeah, the seed phrase is a mnemonic device for a human to remember or jot down easily, which can be then transferred back into the cryptographic key, which is actually what signs the transactions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the cryptographic key there with the /.com provider across the ether internet.
Listen, old man, you stick to bioluminescence, okay?
A bioluminescence gun.
I'm going to hack the blockchain with my bioluminescence.
I can do it. I hacked 48 systems at once.
We have the technology.
I actually used a variation of bioluminescence to light a whole underground ecosystem in my second book.
Oh, you should have used the bioluminescence to light his ass on fire.
Okay, come here, you. Let me introduce you to some bioluminescence, or sonoluminescence, I mean.
Wouldn't that just be plasma?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you say plasma, I say bioluminescence.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Man, Joe.
So what else has everybody else been doing?
I recently released a trailer for an upcoming short story series.
Yes.
Frederick is currently working on the artwork. As soon as that's done, I'm going to slap that in the final trailer, which is
I'm
just
working as fast as I can, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
I need more crystals.
Yeah,
Crystal
well,
meth, that is.
yeah, I was afraid you were going to say that. We just have bioluminescent crystals.
Hey, this shit doesn't draw itself. Okay.
That didn't go well.
Yeah, but that will be dropping soon. It's going to be about a 14 issue short story series. About a majority of them are already written out already, punching them up in the background. So yeah, we're going to release them one short story a week for about 14 weeks.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yes. Well, most of them are already going to be done, so that's going to allow me to work on other stuff and sort of release that parallel.
So, is this related to the audio play, or this is not at all?
No, this one is separate. I was working on it before the audio play.
Gotcha.
As you may or may not know, I'm currently working on an audio play, which was kind of I just threw out a post on a video game Reddit. Like, wouldn't this be cool? And they said, yes, it's really cool. Work on that. We're all expecting you to now. So now I'm working on that.
You gonna use AI voices?
No, I gotta actually. The community's excited enough that they're like a lot of people are just volunteering their time. I just gotta sort them out so that way we don't get too many they thems involved. It is a Reddit community after all.
Well, that's easy. The first question is, what are your pronouns? And everyone who doesn't get back to you, you hire them.
Yeah, but we want them to at least be attracted to the project. We ask them what their pronouns are, they may get finicky.
What is your body type?
There must be another question asked in that mix.
What are your thoughts on President Trump?
Yeah.
Did you hear about what's her name? Jennifer Lawrence?
No, did she go unwoke now?
Yeah,
Not
she's like,
exactly. She learned to shut up, and she
Yeah.
pretty much said it out loud too.
Wait, there's a clip of her out there shutting up?
not
Wasn't
really.
she like besties with Weinstein?
I have no idea.
Well, she worked under him, literally.
I remember just like in there was some award show, she's all like putting her arm over him and like hugging him and shit. They're all super close. Like, okay, it's kind of weird.
How did you think she got big? How do you think he got big?
I'm the first female to ever female.
Yeah, she was the first action star, retroactively.
Oh, that was her, right? Yeah, I remember. She
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
Somebody just told her that in the background. It's like, oh wow, really? Because I don't
To
watch
sleep with her.
movies,
Oh,
I
you're
don't
the
watch
first action
movies.
star. I want to sleep with you. I am. All right, let's go fuck.
Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, Jodie Foster's entire career,
Speaking of Robert De Niro films, she started in one.
Yeah, which one was she in?
Taxi Driver. She's played a 12-year-old prostitute.
Okay,
Did
I
she
didn't know
really?
she was in that.
Of course. That was
I
her
never
first
seen
role.
Taxi Driver.
Oh, it's a classic. Martin Scorsese. It's the one where Robert De Niro has his famous. It's almost a meme. He's like, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
I don't see anyone else here.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's a must see. It definitely, at least for historical film knowledge, it's definitely should be on your list.
She's been in a lot of movies, that Jodie Foster,
Yeah.
I remember she was in the female Death Wish movie they made in like 2008. It wasn't called Female Death Wish, but it was basically Female Death Wish.
I don't
They,
even
like-
remember this.
It's called The Brave One. They kill her boyfriend, and then she goes out there. Just
Revenge Quest.
it's some of it's revenge quest. Other of it is just I'm not gonna take your shit.
Yeah, I don't buy the revenge coming from Jodie Foster because she's a lesbian. Like, what would she care if they killed her boyfriend? If they killed her girlfriend, now then.
Well, she's playing a different character in this one.
Oh, okay. I mean,
She goes, gets herself a pistol, and just goes around shooting people, basically.
She played in that futuristic time travel movie where they she gets into a pod and then it's more like an alien contact. I think it's called Contact.
Yeah.
She's in this pod that gets sent to another dimension, meets aliens, and then wakes up or something. She also played in Panic Room.
Oh, she was in Panic Room. Yeah.
Yeah, she was the one panicking.
Yeah, in the room.
In the that's the movie right there.
Yeah.
And of course, Silence of the Lambs, which is her best film as far as I'm concerned.
Maji, who was that question directed at? Do you like cats? I mean, if you're asking me, you already know that answer.
No. Like is a strong word. I tolerate their existence.
Wait, what? You got some answering to do there, James.
Why? What do I owe a cat?
Look at him. He's not happy.
Okay.
What do you mean you tolerate us?
Yeah, tolerate you, cat. What are you going to do?
Listen here, Buster.
I'm in a spaceship, bro. Come
you think I'm going to take this from a dog?
That's right.
You go bite your squeaky toy. You go bite your squeaky toy.
Screw your cat culture and your cat traditions and your people.
When I
will be
wake up from my siesta, you're gonna.
That was part of a conversation from a little bit back. So,
well, we're
who knows what it was attached to.
When the Pug Armada finally reaches this stratosphere, you will be the first to go upon our invasion of Earth. You and your whole kind. Excuse you, cat, and your entire race.
He's not impressed. She's not impressed.
Of course, it's a she. Look at that face.
This is the smug. This is not the smuggest look you've ever seen.
Yeah. You look
meow, 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 meow.
I won't even look at you, you despicable creature.
It's a French cat, French Canadian cat.
Oui.
All right, enough of that.
All right. The cat's just like, why are you holding me?
This is why I give you treats for, cat. You want treats? You better take it like a.
You got to perform.
You better like it.
One of my maybe it's two of my coworkers have been complaining about long hairs. Apparently they're allergic or something, or at least they think they're allergic, but they were tested and they're not. And I told them what they probably need to do is brush them.
The cats?
When you say they were tested, cats. Was it an
Oh.
online test?
No, allergy test.
Yes, but was it a questionnaire online?
No, they went to the doctor's office.
Okay, just
checking. One of the guys apparently that came back, he's not allergic to anything, and yet he has absolutely horrible problems being around the cat.
Is he a Democrat?
Not that I'm aware of.
You might have to get checked that checked out.
Yeah, might have to. But I told one of the guys, because he went and he got an allergy shot, and he's like, he's absolutely fine after getting the allergy shot. And I told him, what you need to do is brush the cat, and at the beginning you're probably gonna have to brush it a lot, and then probably brush it once or twice a day, depending upon whether it goes outside or not.
So you're talking about these are people who are cat owners who think they're allergic to their cats, right?
Well, The one that I was talking to today, it's actually his girlfriend, now wife's cat. They
It
recently
used to
got
be his
married.
girlfriend's cat. Now the cat is with his wife.
No, he just recently got married.
The days of our lives over here. Wow.
I know. This is like it's hard to follow these stories. There's so many characters.
Do I want to play with the Zerglings?
Are they like tribbles?
Yeah, let me.
Are they underage?
They're not underage, but let me grab this stuff and the save point, and then I will go play with them.
Play with them in a safe space.
Yep,
Ah.
that's definitely the way to play with them. Okay, let me get back up on top of this building. And there we go.
I have returned.
I didn't know you were gone.
That it's fine.
I'm playing with the Zergs.
They're not underage.
The Zergs.
Oh.
Everyone's gaming tonight.
Except me. I'm just here
You're
drawing. Like,
yeah.
yeah. I'm drawing
Good.
closer. Yeah.
Good. This is good.
I gotta can't get up because I got a cat on my lap, so I'm gonna be drawing for a lot longer.
I really despise that.
And you're just like, I'm gonna chill here now. You're gonna like it.
Right?
That's the perks of having like a fat dog is he can't climb up on anything. The best he can do is like
They can try though, and it's hilarious.
the best he can do is put his two paws up on it,
Pretend
stand
nothing
up a bit, and just look at you. He's like, hey.
The funniest thing is when an animal tries to jump on something like a table or a chair and they fail, and then they pretend they never even tried.
Yep.
Like, oh, well, that happened.
That tune sounds familiar.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was sitting
that
in a
one.
diner when that song came on the radio,
You're like, oh, look at this. The song.
waiting for the men to pour the coffee.
Like, thank you for the coffee as I enjoy my cigarette.
I need to
Can you-
start smoking cigarettes.
Can
Again?
you smoke inside diners over there?
You can't smoke anything here since like a couple decades ago.
Yeah, same.
Things.
Same.
I think there's a cigar lounge
Oh, nice.
uptown, so you can smoke cigars in a specifically designated area. It's like a
Yeah.
room within a bar.
Okay, yeah. We have a few cigar lounges down here. They're nice.
A box within a box.
You'll never guess where the Revenant and the Tomb, the Wizard's Stone, and the Revenant and the Cult books were written.
In a bar.
The
Cigar bar.
lounge.
Oh,
Matter
a
of fact-
cigar. I knew it was a bar, but I had no idea. You didn't
Cigar
mention the
bar.
smell of cigars in any of your books. At least not the
It's-
first one.
Well, I mean, the cigar bar's name is Churchill's.
Though, you know,
Ah.
I don't think we get enough smoking in medieval fantasy.
I got cigars in my comic book.
You think they'd be up to that more? There's not a lot to do back then.
I mean, didn't like in Lord of the Rings, there's a lot of pipe smoking.
Yeah,
Yep.
but that's
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. It came out like decades ago.
That came out like weeks ago, man.
Yeah, it feels like yesterday. Didn't they just make movies about that?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Great movies.
Isn't there a TV show?
No.
Yeah.
Yes!
Hey, you beat him finally.
Nice.
You sucked, but you didn't.
Oh, I missed that. Can you do it again, Wrangler?
Just one more time.
I have to go
Reload.
have a cigarette first.
Did you record it? I saw a lot of
Well,
smoke. I thought
you
just
could you
did.
could back it up on YouTube and see. All
Eh,
right, please go to a
it's not the
save point.
same.
Please show me a save.
And then he's gonna die on a spike.
Pretty much, yeah. That's how this game goes.
They don't even let you save when you kill the boss. They really do hate players, don't they?
Bench.
That is terrible, right? Like, what if you just died instantly? Your game crashed. A
Rest.
meteor.
Oh yes.
Woo!
What'd I
It's
get for
done.
beating the boss?
Cigarette.
Oh yeah.
Are you happy?
You get a pride and accomplishment.
A pride flag.
You get a little pride flag.
Remember when pride was a sin?
Still
Still
is.
is.
Yep, still is.
Been hanging around Mike S. Miller too long.
I actually didn't hear that from him.
I didn't get the reference.
I
You get
I
this.
think it was actually Matt Walsh who posted that somewhere originally.
No, what happened was that's what started him getting evicted from how he got evicted from
Mainstream.
CG.
DC?
The whole pride is a sin thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was a Christian.
Yep.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
posted that like
Well,
on
he
the
still is
company board, right?
He was. He still is too.
It's Comicsgate. That's what started it all.
But he posted that on the DC board, like internal company board.
No, not DC, CG, Comicsgate, and it was a meme going around about pride or something like that, and he wrote pride #pride is a sin, and that started a big uproar, and that's what started his downfall.
Oh gosh.
That doesn't sound right.
Doesn't sound right, but that's the way it happened.
The way the cookie crumbles.
Sometimes,
It's
sometimes.
how the sausage smokes, son.
What kind of magma moron built this place? Whoa.
Somebody that likes things hotter than I do.
Right?
Red hot magma.
Yeah.
Magma spikes. Oh, come on, guys.
Magma.
Hey, at least it's not an underwater plasma gun by a shrimp.
Well, considering that these guys are bugs, that would be deadly to them. Ow.
Okay, let's see about our new spaceship.
Oh, you got a new one, Mr. Fancy.
Well, it's a crashed one, which I'll grab and go sell.
Oh. I did that a couple times.
Yeah, so I've let me go ahead and claim this. So I've been getting the what are they? The planetary charts, the distress signal ones. And so they will lead to these ships, which I just collect and then sell.
Uh-huh.
Or the freighter sized ones. And if you dig those up, that's how you get the freighter technology
Uh-huh.
for upgrades. And then sometimes, unfortunately, they just give me, or they lead to an abandoned building.
Yeah.
Which are abandoned because the Zerglings.
Those are the hostile aliens, right? That just pop out of the ground, try to kill you.
Yep.
I didn't know what their names were.
I'm sorry, what?
I thought you were playing with the Zerglings.
Yeah, well, I shot one of the eggs, and then they ran around the building, and so I just shot them because I was up on top of the roof. And they couldn't reach me up there. Unfortunately, that's not how you solve the Sentinels.
Oh wow, there's a lot more down there than I thought. Yeah,
That's what she said.
it's a pretty big map.
Heyo.
Anyway, mission accomplished tonight on that one.
That's good. I'm glad
Congratulations, Wrangler.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, what they said.
Oh, thank you very much.
Like it very much.
Are you in the third act now, or
No, I'm still in Act 2. What'll happen is when I get to the end of Act 2, I fight who is pretty much the big bad, but there's a couple different things that could happen there. I end up taking her place and controlling the whole kingdom in a not so cool way, or there's a few other things where, I pretty much I go out, but I take the big bad out with me in one way or another, or in some cases become the new big bad by accident. But if I do everything I need to do before I go to that fight, it sets up a trap. So when I have her prone, she's pulled into pretty much a trap into the void. And when you succeed there, Grandmother Silk tries to pull you into the void with her. And then one of the...
wait, are you still talking about the game or your relationships?
Yes, the game.
Okay.
Yes, to both.
The game, man.
What's up, Christy?
It's not
Hey,
funny,
Christine.
man.
Yeah, so anyway, Lace, one of the characters who is an offspring of Grandmother Silk, who you've been fighting along the way, she shows up and takes a stab, setting you free from Grandmother Silk getting sucked in the void, but she ends up Lace getting pulled in instead. And then Hornet is like, I can't leave that kid like that. So she goes on a quest to find a way to get through the void so she could pull Lace out of there. And it turns into a whole thing. And it ties a little bit back into the first story of the first game and everything, but it's really cool the way it's set up. My sitting here rambling about it doesn't do it justice, especially since I can't give you all the context to everything in just a 2-minute ramble,
Oh, we've got timer. We ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. Well, when she has to get a special flower that repels void.
Oh,
And they were in
that.
Hallow Nest, which was in the first game.
Mhm.
She doesn't have access to this right now, but she remembers being around them. So she decides to pull one from her memory. She has to go collect all these magic items or whatever and have some ceremony done on her so she could actually enter her memory and retrieve it. And when she does that, she plunges into the void to go down to where Grandmother Silk had actually set up a big cocoon protecting her from the void, trying to protect, even though Lace betrayed her, it's her daughter, so she's still trying to protect her daughter. So when Hornet gets in there and penetrates the cocoon, Lace has been corrupted by void, so she has to fix the problem the only way she knows how. She has to beat Lace so severely that it smacks the void out of her. So that's the final boss fight of the game, of the true ending. When you save Lace, then Hornet tells Grandmother Silk, who's barely hanging on by a thread, no pun intended, to lend me the rest of your power if you want me to be able to get Lace out of here. So Grandmother Silk agrees. Hornet binds the silk power of Grandmother Silk to herself and uses that to propel herself up through the void back to the surface. Problem is, partway up, the flower can only handle so much, and it pretty much withers. And when that happens, the void comes rushing in at them both. And then something else from the void saves them, and it's the Knight Ghost from the first game in his void form. and he brings the two of them back up because that Hornet is his sister. And that's the true ending of the game. And in the title screen, you see it says Silk Song, and you see Hornet's needle like stuck into a stump there at the front of the title screen. Well, at the end of the game, when you get the true ending, and then you go back to the title screen, it's Hornet's needle and Lace's pin that are both side by side in there. So I don't know if Lace is going to become a playable character in the future. But I heard there's a mod out there that lets you play the knight from the first game in Silk Song, which if that's the case, I got to try that out.
Because you're not playing the same character from the first one?
No, you're not.
No.
You're playing his sister. She was a huge part of the first one. I mean, she only had a few appearances, but they were all like very weighty. They're half siblings. They are both children of the Pale King of Hollow Knight, who is a higher being. And so that's why Hornet's able to challenge Grandmother Silk, who is also a pale higher being. Well, Hornet is of that same lineage, so she's able to go toe-to-toe with her when she gets her strength back.
Right. I want to say hi to Chrissy in the chat. She's asking if that's Bigfoot. It's a sort of wild man, isn't it, James?
Yes, a wild man.
It's Wolfman.
Yes,
Ahoo!
Yeah, I watched that video several times. Over,
Over how many years?
no, over Halloween.
Oh. I thought you were going to say you've seen it a whole bunch of times, but
Yeah, over Halloween. Yeah. That got awkwardly quiet.
well, you know what I could do to help that a bit? I could throw in a tune. What tune will get me copyright claimed the quickest tonight? Let's see.
Happy birthday.
Is Happy Birthday still technically not public domain?
No, it's copyrighted. There's a whole movie. I think it's called The Corporation, some shit. And that's kind of their opening premise. Like, explaining how that's why you never hear people sing happy.
Hold on, Frederick. Give it one more second. All right, try again.
Yeah, because it's the roboting after you turn on a song.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
That would be a nice feature, StreamYards, Oh, it became public domain in 2015. Oh, well.
Sweet. Who needs
Well, in
Google
that
when you
case-
got Christy in the chat? Thanks, Christy.
Fascinating.
She just did a story on it. It's funny how you do a story on something or research something, and all of a sudden you see it pop up everywhere.
Yes, it's the neurological grid effect.
I've heard of this. I haven't heard of this being called exactly that, but I think I've heard of this.
Well, now that you've heard it called that, you'll hear it everywhere.
Yes, the
It's-
percological vid effect.
Something like that.
Harpulary batteries.
There you go. He knows what he's talking about.
Bioluminescence.
Couch potatoes.
Couch potato.
Has anyone ever grown couch potatoes?
No, is that a thing you can do?
Does my waistline count?
Can I start
I
trying
don't
that?
even know anymore.
Really? He doesn't know. Maybe somebody else does.
Maybe Chrissy will tell us. Chrissy,
Yeah.
you're a source of knowledge in the chat. How do you grow couch potatoes?
Yeah, I think you get them from public school these days.
Are they public domain?
Spuds.
The dog toy is hilarious. I hope that's copyright free, that squeak. You're gonna
Fingers
have
crossed,
a
I guess.
You're gonna have an hefty cost. You owe us $3,000 per squeak.
Is this Skyrim's music?
I don't know. It's called Pillars of Eternity.
Pillars of Eternity. Okay.
It might be from Skyrim.
Yeah, Billy Bob uploaded. a
No,
lot
it's
of,
from the game Pillars of Eternity.
Oh well, that checks out. But yeah, we've got a lot of songs from video games because they don't copyright strike.
Yeah, unless you play a Nintendo game and a Nintendo song and get copyrighted by not Nintendo.
Oh, I don't think you're allowed to say Nintendo.
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 Nintendo
Sega
like
does.
it.
The Otter does. what
Hey,
Nintendo
Otter.
Don't.
Squeak, squeak. Hi, everybody.
Careful, those
Hello,
squeaks are
Dave.
copyrighted now. You're gonna have to pay a hefty cost.
Hey, I own Water Weasel, okay? That is my trademark.
.com.
Well, no.
Did you seriously trademark Water Weasel?
No, I didn't. I probably should, honestly.
Nintendo. Uh-oh, Chrissy's got us in hot water there.
Well, are we going to get a copyright claim for saying Nintendo's name without the written permission to say that on the air?
We're almost there. We're almost there.
Also, hail Christy in the chat. I am just catching up. I was binge reading a little bit before joining. What's everybody up to?
Not much at
I
all.
was trying to finish a book before the show started tonight, but the clock ran out before the pages did, unfortunately.
Yeah, writing a book takes time, Wrangler.
Yeah, just a
Well,
little
not
bit.
not
of time.
writing, reading.
Oh, okay.
Well, you got to write it before you can read it.
I'm reading one that was already written.
Somebody else wrote it.
Is that legal?
Yeah, as long as you purchase it, or it's given to you for free, or you look it up on YouTube.
We're learning so much today. Hanging out with authors is so illuminating sometimes.
I think I cut out there for a second.
Yeah, we didn't hear you say anything. Try again.
Oh, were you reading a book you were writing, or were you reading a book you were reading?
Yes.
Reading a book I was reading. not one I wrote.
Okay. I think my internet cut out at the worst time.
I was trying to finish it before the show started, but the brothers pretty much look like John McClane from Die Hard, and they just ran into Oumuamua, the cosmic weird looking asteroid.
So I know last night I ended up finishing another book. I ended up finishing The Road, which somehow the movie didn't click with me, but the book did. I really enjoyed the book.
Yeah, the movie was too much depression porn for me to finish.
The book is depressing, but it's like there's glimmers of hope that it highlights very well.
Wait, The Road, is that a Stephen King?
No, that's Cormac McCarthy.
Oh.
That's he's also written like No Country for Old Men and Blood
right.
Meridian.
Yeah, I saw No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, the only thing I really don't like about his writing is that he doesn't use much punctuation at all. It's weird because it's like he doesn't use double quotes or anything.
It just reminded me an episode of Supernatural. Sam and Dean were actually looking into UFOs, and they're like, well, it can't be too much different than how we usually research. So Sam ended up digging through some books at the library while Dean went online, and they called on the phone to tell each other what they found, and they were complaining about how vague everything was about this whole UFO thing. And Dean says, at least you're on the books. Here on the internet, they don't even have punctuation.
I get it.
Yeah, I screwed up the delivery, but you get the whole idea.
No, I get it. It is kind of...
I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That's fine.
Sam was researching through books where they actually had a copy editor go through and do everything, where Dean was researching online, and it's like run-on sentences and just bad misspellings, bad grammar, trying to read through it all.
I was just kidding about not getting it.
Oh.
No, I really didn't get it.
Now,
but
now that
I
I
get it.
explained it, is it even less funny?
Yeah.
'Cause I thought UFO.
You gotta
has punct-
explain if you gotta explain the joke. It's
I
I've
thought
had to do,
because UFO is like an acronym, so I thought it was the punctuation in the UFO.
Let me mansplain you a joke.
It's time to mansplain. We've got all night, folks.
So, what are some of your favorite book to movie adaptations out there?
Lord of the Rings is up there.
That's an easy one, though.
Yeah, that's probably the best one.
I mean, it's pretty on the nose, but I'm like, it naturally comes to mind.
I mean, there is generally a lot of them.
Yeah, but Otter just ruined it by naming the best one.
You can't go much.
thanks a
more
lot,
on that one for-
Otter.
Yeah.
You're
Sure.
welcome.
The
Silence of the Lambs was good, though I never read the book, but it's a good movie.
Dune. I mean, I really like Dune. Like, to be honest, it's a great book, and I love the David Lynch version.
I was
Especially
going to ask which one.
the 3-hour fan edit. Like, that wasn't. You got it was a film that was passed on VHS tapes back in the day. 3-hour long. It's got an added introduction to the movie, which was David Lynch did not want to have on it, but it really adds a lot. It adds the context to the film. That
I didn't know there was like a fan edit for the David Lynch version. I've
Yeah,
seen
it was-
I've seen the theatrical version of the David Lynch movie, and I like it. I do have a few big problems with it, but it's still pretty faithful.
Yeah, there was a bootleg version. I love it. Like, there's a couple of things that are ridiculous, like milking a cat. You can't milk a cat.
I've only seen 2 versions. Well, yeah, I didn't see.
You
the
can
David
pretty much
Lynch
milk
one.
anything that has nipples.
That's
Just
Meet
ask Ben
Meet the
Stiller.
Fockers, right?
Yep.
Meet the Parents, I think.
Yeah. Well, either or. But the only version, the 2 versions of Dune that I seen was the recent theatrical one, part 1. I didn't go to see part 2, and the Sci-Fi Channel 14-hour miniseries.
Yeah, that one's just like a green screen.
I didn't mind it for what it
Theater.
was. And
Yeah, it was faithful to the story, but it wasn't as kind of like.
I mean, it was straight to TV, so
Yeah, it's not a
on
cinematic.
Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah. The thing is, the original David Lynch film, it's very, like, you've got a lot of actors. You've got, like, a whole bunch of actors from the sci-fi films of our youth and great music. The effects were hit and miss, but it was a pretty emotional ride, roller coaster. I enjoyed it a lot.
I thought the newer one was very space opera-y and okay, but it didn't make me want to watch this part 2.
I didn't see it.
For me,
I loved it.
it has a lot of the good and the bad that a Denis Villeneuve movie has. Like, it is the best and the worst of his directing.
Isn't he the one that directed
It's the best
Crazy?
of his directing. It was the worst of his directing.
I will say this, I liked his adaptation of Dune a lot more than Blade Runner 2049.
Oh God, oh my God.
That's
was-
the
Wow,
new
you
version.
really don't like that movie, do you, Frederick?
That's not even the movie of his that I hate the most. For me, it's Arrival. I thought that movie was garbage.
No, I really didn't like that.
I have not seen Arrival.
hmm.
Is that the Jodie Foster one or the Charlie Sheen one?
Jodie Foster was Contact.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Arrival
So
wasn't
there was
that,
Arrival, and there was 2 different movies named Arrival. They had nothing to do with each other.
Well, this one, it's all about, like, humanity comes in contact with an alien race, and they're trying to figure out its language while learning more. And it is tied to the main character's, like, past and history. It's just the plot twist I remember being pretty dumb. I'm like, that's the plot twist? This is what the movie was building up to this entire time? Because, minor spoilers, the aliens are time-traveling aliens.
Did they finally translate the message, and what did it say? Send beer?
I forget what it said. It's like she was the key to... God, I'm trying to remember the movie now.
Yeah,
Blade
it was
Runner
about-
2049 and Dune left a much bigger impression on me than Arrival did.
Unfortunately, I could never get into the Blade Runner movies. I couldn't get into Dune. It just, I don't know. It just doesn't suck me in, I guess.
In fairness to Dune, I will be very critical to Dune because the first book out of like the actual first book is not it. It kind of gives a bit of a lackluster first impression, but once it gets going, I think it really gets going.
His brother's a filmmaker as well.
Could Steel and Stormbright survive on Dune?
Possibly. I think they're better off in Arrakis than they would be in the world of Berserk.
He did a lot of video clips for back in the day as well.
What would be interesting is watching them try and figure out all this technology stuff.
I mean, you get a little bit of that in Curse of the Star Raids. I won't say too much. I know Frederick had just started listening to it, so I'll
I'm
I'll
audio listening
refrain.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Except-
but one of them having access to magic is a bit of an interesting element set into that universe.
Yeah, definitely would. Well, there's parts of Dune that are already kind of feel a little borderline magical to begin with, especially with the whole once Paul becomes Muad'Dib, it starts feeling just a little magical, just a little bit.
Matriarchal space gypsies telling futures past and shit.
I mean, pretty much.
Well, they're
Pretty
creating the actual prophecies. Like they're seeding the prophecies so they can later enact them themselves.
That's one thing I love about Dune is the factions are very cool. Like
Yeah,
the Bene Gesserit are awesome.
Yeah, and I like that it plays out over like millennia. Like these are plans that are meant to be laid out over generations and stuff. So
That's a
it's
lot of
actually-
the factions.
Yeah.
The Fremen are in a very similar spot. It's like their whole goal is to cultivate Arrakis, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to see it. Our grandchildren aren't going to see it, but hopefully in around 300 to 500 years we'll see the results.
Yeah, that's education.
Those Fremens were survivalists.
I went from reading through the heavy read that is The Road to just straight up reading Mark Twain, like having like joking kind of like catalogs of his adventures, and I'm like, well, this is interesting going from this to that.
Assuming breathing would not be an issue, which world would you rather live on, Arrakis or Pandora?
What? Pandora, of course.
Which
That's really
Pandora?
good.
Which Pandora?
From Avatar.
Okay, because there is Borderlands Pandora, and
Yeah.
that's a whole other ball game.
I'd still probably choose
Oh, yeah.
Pandora. I mean,
Uh,
Arrakis is just a hellscape.
Arrakis, the sole point of it is to test people. Even from a religious standpoint, it's like, yeah, this is meant to be a place of suffering to really test who you are.
Yeah, but those Fremen babes, though, am I right?
With
I
the
don't
blue
know.
eyes.
Am I right? Am I right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because these chicks who've lived very harsh lives in the
And don't-
desert,
Well,
not
they ain't gonna
have
bitch,
any
you know?
chance to
All they do,
really take care of themselves. Yeah, they're the hottest chicks
They
around.
don't complain, I'll tell you that.
Don't bathe.
they survive off their own urine.
They have a spice orgy at one point.
Good times. They have blue eyes, man. What more do you want?
A lot.
Glow in the dark blue eyes.
They're all probably full of debt too.
I haven't read any of the books
Did you
past
say
the.
debt?
Yeah, a lot of creditors out there in the desert.
I haven't read any of the books past the first one, like the first
Oh.
main book of Dune.
That's the fourth book.
I hear that the Dune books get a little smutty after a while.
What?
I've always heard that.
I don't recall.
It's more around like book. I'm not sure if it's book 3, but at the very least, book 4 onward, it
Well,
starts getting that way.
Please
Book
tell me
4
there are no minotaurs.
Book 4,
No.
his son, because it's the story about his son, and he lives like 4,000 years, and he's genetically modifying his army. Like he's creating generations of super soldiers, and he's merged with a worm. Like he's half worm, half human.
Yeah.
So instead of G.I. Joe, he's got GMO Joe.
I know there's like an intrigue plot line where it's like sex actually becomes part of the story, where it's like it's actually part of the intrigue. That's part of why it's there, but I also hear it goes way too far.
Maybe because no, I don't recall that at all. Maybe it's because of the genetic manipulation.
Yeah, I don't know if it's God Emperor of Dune. I think that's the book you're thinking of.
Yeah, that's the fourth one. Yeah.
I don't think it's that one. I think it's the one after that. That's the one I hear where it starts getting that way.
Yeah, I don't recall having. Like, I've seen worse. No. Of course, I have read worse.
I'm trying to. It makes me think of like something like Hyperion, which is another book where I've heard of the reputation around it more than I've actually read the book.
Yeah, I had a friend who read those, but she was a real fanatic. But I've never delved into Hyperion.
I've heard Hyperion is really good. It's just you kind of have to be ready and for what it has in the story. It's a very like certain type of like sci-fi.
Yeah, it's
like Game of Thrones. If you're expecting like dungeon delving and monster slaying, you're going to be a little disappointed.
But if you want smut, good.
Well, you're not hurting there.
I just want to be a sci-fi mischief maker and hit Arachnus with the Genesis device. What would the new worms look like?
Why not a Nintendo device?
I will also say this. I think Chani in the movie, worst casting having Zendaya as Chani.
See, that's why I didn't go see those movies.
I do not like Zendaya, and she added nothing to that character.
I thought the dude was even worse casting. Like I was seeing him on covers of magazine with a pearl necklace like Marge. But right before when the movie was coming out, I was like, "Oh, I don't want to see this."
He was that is kind of like, ironically, that's one of Villeneuve's biggest weaknesses with those two movies. Some of the casting is pretty bad, just in general.
And compare that to David Lynch, man. You got Jean-Luc Picard playing one of his teachers. The casting is superb in the Lynch films.
Much better.
His mother, Jessica, man, she pulls that role off.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like I want them to like cast Jessica as well, because she's one of my favorite characters in Dune. Probably my favorite character in that original story.
Yeah,
I really like her.
She drives the whole thing. She's the reason that this whole shit happens. Because she gave her husband a child when she was not supposed to. Turns out they think he might be the prophecy, but it's not him. It's it's her grandchild. Turns out to be the one.
They think he's a Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, but it's her grandchild ends up.
The Kwisatz
Kwisatz Haderach. Get out of
Kwisatz
my
Haderach.
mind.
The Kwisatz Cataract.
Quiznos
Quiz
cataract.
that's cataract, give the dog a bone.
That's what prevents you from seeing in the future. Is the Kwisatz Cataracts.
The Quiznos cataracts. And they're also too pussy to say the word jihad.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask, of the two like progenitor like sci-fi series to Star Wars, compare Dune to John Carter of Mars, which do you like more and why?
Dune versus John Carter.
Yeah. Because both were big inspirations for Star Wars. They have some similar ideas, but very different executions.
I mean, I prefer Dune by a long shot.
I have not had proper exposure to John Carter.
Yeah, I haven't read the book, but I watched.
I'm actually surprised with John Carter. Seems like it would be right up your alley, James. It really
I
does.
like John Carter, but I don't know that I like it more than Dune.
Fair enough.
I didn't even know John Carter existed until I met you guys, and you were talking about it.
Oh yeah,
I actually do really love the books, or at least
Very
what I've
decent
read of it.
I mean, Dune's got much more. It's much more about family, I think.
I don't know, dude. John Carter is very family oriented. That's the thing.
Right, because he gives his legacy to his nephew or some shit.
It's his son. Well, his legacy is dedicated to his nephew, but all his Mars-faring adventures, it's about him trying to connect with his wife and son, while everything in the world is trying to prevent them from being together.
It's a metaphor for feminism.
Obviously. Also, you have Best Doggo in John Carter.
Ah, yes. Well, I mean, Chewbacca is pretty much Best Doggo.
Why am I blanking on his name? John Carter Doggo. What is his name? Woola. Yeah, I love Woola. He is an alien doggo, and like even just reading it, just a mental picture, freaking amazing. 10 out of 10. Best doggo in a book.
Wow. Best cat has got to be Cheshire.
What are your favorite sci-fi series of all time?
Favorite, huh? Favorite.
Oh.
Series too, so that's very broad.
Yeah, it could be movie or television
Or
a
video
book that never got a screen version,
or literally anything really.
Yeah, sci-fi is so wide encompassing. So it's like, I don't know how to answer it, honestly.
Yeah, me neither.
First series that comes to mind, though, I'm sure it's not my all-time favorite, but it's the first one that comes to mind is Fallout. I really like Fallout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not going to act like it's high art compared to some other sci-fi sagas out there.
Oh,
How about I narrow the scope a little bit? What's your favorite sci-fi series that has a universe you'd actually want to live in?
Oh.
Well, before you said that, I had an answer, but
what was your answer? What was your
the
answer?
The Incal is really, really good. Like that's one of the best sci-fi series ever. It's a comic, Moebius comic. That kind of, it's one of the best freaking comics out there, to be honest. And It takes you into a fantastical world, kind of like Star Wars, but it gets really metaphysical, as
Oh.
Moebius tends to do.
I know what would be the best that you'd actually want to live in. The Saga of Dan for
The Saga
Heavy
of
Metal
Dan?
Magazine.
I was going to go with Stargate.
Because Dan's whole thing is he's just a nerdy kid who gets portal fantasied after an electrical experiment gone wrong. He's in a Conan type world. Dude's super ripped. Every lady that surrounds him immediately starts fawning over him while he's going on epic adventures. Perfect male fantasy.
Yeah, I'll take what he's having.
What was that you said a minute ago, James?
Let's go Stargate. Not much has
Stargate?
changed.
Yeah, that would be very familiar. It's like just enough to give you the excitement of the fantastical without
Yeah.
being threatened by it daily.
I mean, if you have to live there, you know.
At least in
Yeah, it makes
Stargate,
sense.
you could change universes, or at
That
least-
is true.
I mean, technically, we could be there already. Who knows? Maybe this is Stargate.
I will say this, and I know I wouldn't actually want to live there, but whenever I play through the Mass Effect games, I'm like, every time I'm going through an area, I'm like, man, I'd love to see how it feels like to live in like one of these places.
Okay, how about most shitty universe?
Warhammer 40.
Warhammer,
Okay, other than Warhammer.
Berserk.
Well, that's not sci-fi.
That's a good point.
Fallout's pretty shitty place to be in.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah.
It's not actively oppressive though, so it's not the worst.
Hellgate London. It's a dead game, but essentially, like, hell literally rips open, invades Earth, and kills 80% of humanity. Everyone's
Yeah,
living-
that would be a kind of crappy place to live.
1984.
1984, yeah.
That's a good one.
Metro.
Oh, Metro would be awful.
You live in a freaking Metro.
And on top of that, you're surrounded by mutants and new humanoid races that are literally vying to replace you.
You got to kill
It's
them
like
all
the
off.
real world, yeah.
You got to kill them all off.
That's
That's
a
the
bit too
only way.
real.
I don't know if I'd call it sci-fi or not, but the road is pretty fucking depressing. I wouldn't want to live in
the
that.
road science fiction. I consider it science.
I would not want to live in that setting.
Yeah.
Like that would be fucking haunting.
You know what I always said is, until recent years, as much as I love the Marvel universe, I would not want to live in it.
Oh, the
no.
world's
guys are
in
getting-
the world's in
Yeah.
jeopardy every 2 days.
But with the universes you guys are bringing up, you're starting to make it look good.
Okay, here's another one. Terminator. The Terminator universe.
Yeah,
I mean,
Terminator universe is kind of fucked.
Which film, though? I mean, the second one's not too bad. It's just the 1990s.
The future. You live in the future,
Yeah.
Terminator future.
Yeah.
I don't know. Even the present is kind of messy because it's one constant like retcon. It's like 1 minute you're living in a nice world, the next everything's nuclear hellfire. Then it goes back to being okay. It's like, which one is it? Who knows?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to be Sarah Connor.
I come to
Yeah,
Sarah Connor.
she has a miserable life in all the different timelines.
Yeah, she was a waitress, right?
I'm here again because I am a part of too many shitty movies. Get me out of this film. My contract is really cool.
Speaking of which, Terminator 2D is coming out this month.
Oh, that could be
What?
fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's a 2D video game based on the Terminator, so it kind of
Yeah.
feels like like a Super Nintendo game.
Pixelated side scroller.
Yeah, so kind of like what do you call those side scrollers where you shoot everything up? in
Run and
the-
gun.
Yeah, was a really popular one was
Bullet
Two Brothers. What-
Contra?
No,
Yeah, I was
it's
thinking
more
of
like
Contra.
Oh,
but yeah,
Contra.
it's
Oh.
very
So-
much like Contra.
The interesting thing though is like once you first time you play through, you follow the movie script. once you follow the movie script once, the game unlocks and you can make different decisions than what's in the movie. So, for example, in the movie, you tell the T1000, don't kill people, just shoot them in the knees and everything. And once you've done your first playthrough, you can ignore that and just tell him to shoot whoever he wants.
I also, have you guys ever read RoboCop versus Terminator? For me, that's the canonical
was
end
years
to
ago,
Terminator.
yeah.
Is that a comic book?
Yeah. It's a Frank Miller comic.
No shit. I want it now. I don't think I've read it.
One of my favorite crossover comics, by the way.
So I don't remember much about it, but I do remember one page where RoboCop kind of came crawling out of like smoke and ash or whatever, holding up the Terminator's head in his hand, and the other arm was ripped off.
Yeah, let me pull that up because it's actually a pretty iconic panel.
Frequency. You got to hunt down the Terminator 2D trailer to check it out.
Alrighty.
I think that's actually right up
Oh,
your
I can
alley.
get that for you.
Yeah.
It's I'm looking forward to it. They got the rights to everyone's likeness except for Arnold Schwarzenegger. So no like big close-up shots of him, but who cares? He's pixelated in the game anyway.
Yeah, it's really everyone else you kind of really want, because I see they also got the dude who did the T1000.
Do you want me to share it or?
Oh, I got it on screen.
Oh, sorry, you already got it. Excellent.
This comes to us via IGN's channel.
Oh, we can pause the background music while you play it.
Oh yeah, as much as I'm not a fan of
StreamYard should do that by
reviews,
default, though. I mean,
they do seem
of course
to
they
have
don't
it
know
in
when
the
you're playing
trailers.
some. They don't know when you're playing something. I'll give them that.
All right, here we go. Oh, wait, I better turn the volume up. There.
Welcome to an exclusive look into Terminator 2D No Fate. I'm Mike Tucker, the lead programmer and designer of Bitmap Bureau's upcoming game, and today I'm teaming up with IGN to showcase an exciting element of our project.
Yeah, this does look straight up 16-bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very retro.
Yeah. It feels straight out of the 90s.
Sarah Connor.
For No Fate.
Look at the all right, this dude over here look at the detail in his shirt that they did with this.
16 times the detail.
I'm actually kind of impressed even for 16-bit. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Decision. The first time a player plays through story mode, they will get the full canon accuracy
Naked
experience,
Arnold.
with all the iconic moments being portrayed in gameplay or stunning pixel art cutscenes. However, on repeat playthroughs, the player will have a chance to alter fate and change the events of the movie.
I just said
The
that.
consequence.
Yeah. One thing about this, too, that a lot of people don't realize, but I'm sure they'd appreciate, is that these pixelated graphics are all custom graphics. So they're not that actually cheap to get your hands on, because, you usually got to go to like specialist artists and stuff, and they'll charge you a pretty penny for that art style.
Of this decision will ripple throughout the rest of the game, and you will see the effects through secret levels being unlocked, weapon loadouts being affected, and the storylines of our characters being forever changed for better or worse. An example of this can be found in our Cyberdyne HQ level and the ways in which our characters approach this mission. In the main story, John has ordered the T-800 to not harm anyone, and
That's probably the best scene in the whole movie.
Yeah.
as such, when the player assaults the
Except
HQ,
for the guy who actually owned the gun and that he rented to them, he said, "Don't throw it on the floor," and Arnold just threw it. He had a bad day.
Huh.
Oh,
The minigun owner. Yeah.
Sarah goes for a less deadly approach, utilizing a pistol, while the T-800 is not involved in dealing with the SWAT team. However,
I love how she just clocks him there and knocks his ass out. Let's do that again.
there is also a version of this level with a far more ruthless set, while the T-800 is not involved in dealing with the SWAT team.
Boom.
However, there is also a version of this level with a
I
far
like the
more
way she
ruthless
walks. She
set.
walks really
error.
tactical. The way she holds the pistol as she's walking feels really natural.
Transformed because of the player's choices, and here she wields an assault rifle, while the T-800 can be let off the chain and used to mow down the SWAT team with his classic minigun. Adding in this pivotal decision the player must make gave us a way of staying accurate to the movie, while also opening up the possibility of new scenarios and gameplay ideas that can make repeat playthroughs both rewarding and entertaining, allowing fans of the franchise to experience battles they have only ever dreamed of before.
Which looks like more fun to play to you guys? Arnie or Sarah?
Arnie.
Arnie, easy.
Arnie.
As much as I like Sarah Connor, Arnie still wins out.
Yep.
Probably, yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm still looking forward to play both.
And I believe they got the likeness of the future John Connor from the actor who played him in the second movie.
Oh yeah, because this is all based on the second movie. Yeah.
Yeah. You get to play future scenes too, which is what I'm looking forward to.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, and it looks like obviously two different styles of gameplay. Arnie's a bit more of a tank and a brute, but playing Sarah looks like it might be one of those finesse deals.
Yeah, it looks like you got a lot of finesse. You got to duck, you got to jump.
Yeah,
Make
she
lots
could also,
of melee.
She could also
Playing
take
the evasion
hostages.
character.
Yeah, she could take hostages and use them as human shields, and then shoot behind them as well, like a little bit more tactical.
Yeah, well, I kind of got to play that way in Silk Song, so I've gotten used to that. So I'd probably be pretty good at that. However, since I've been playing Silk Song, I think I'd rather play Arnie right now and just brawl through. It's like I've
by the
had
way,
enough of the speed and precision. I want to have impact with my strikes now.
by the way, Wrangler, I have that one panel up if you want to show it from RoboCop versus Terminator, the one you were
Oh.
talking about.
Yeah, let's get to the end of this trailer, and
Yeah.
I'll switch it over.
All right.
Sounds good.
We will leave this no fate decision a secret for now, but just know that you must face fate to save humanity, however you choose to take on Skynet and Cyberdyne. We hope you have enjoyed this brief look at Terminator 2D No Fate and are excited to play it when the game drops on November 26th.
Ooh. 23 days.
Yeah, so that's going to be interesting.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's on my wish list.
Yeah, so this is the iconic panel right here.
Ah, yeah. That's Frank Miller?
Yeah, it wasn't Frank Miller who did the artwork.
He wrote the story.
Yeah, let me see who did the
I like the clouds. Cloud effect is nice.
RoboCop versus Terminator. Because I'm trying to remember who did the artwork. Let's see here.
Can't make it out just by looking at him.
Not a movie.
Probably don't know the artist.
I actually have it here. Oh, it's Walt Simonson.
Oh, he's one of the old legends.
Yeah, I actually got to meet Walt Simonson
Really?
back in the day. Yeah. I've met both Walt and Louise Simonson. They're both really cool.
What was the at a conference, I'd imagine, or?
It was at Baltimore Comic Con a little over a decade ago.
Oh wow! Do you own this book?
Oh yeah, I have the comic. It's a really fun one.
Oh, we didn't hear
Try
you.
that again.
You
I
roboted
restarted
out.
music.
Oh, did I robot?
Yes,
Yeah.
when you start the music, you lose the next person's talk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have the comic on my shelf. It's a really fun one.
Oh,
it
cool.
it's also like an actual end to the Terminator canon. It's like, yeah, this is getting to be a bit of a messy timeline. Here, it actually gives a solid basis for how the timeline works. Also, it ends it just straight up, and it's a good ending.
I thought it was with Predator for some reason. You said Terminator, right?
Yeah, it's Terminator.
Okay, I misheard and I thought it was Predator for some reason.
No, there's one bit in the graphic novel where RoboCop, his body is destroyed and his consciousness is actually reduced down to a computer virus, and he is like spending like probably around like 100 to 200 years like dodging antivirus software from Skynet before ultimately rebuilding himself in a factory in the
Wow.
future.
That sounds like something RoboCop would do.
It's pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah, it's very sci-fi, very deep in
Yeah.
the sci-fi.
I still
Also,
want to upload Max Headroom into Skynet and watch the fun unfold.
Oh,
He'll
dude.
probably get deleted real quickly, I'd imagine.
I don't think they know what to do with him because he's too
I mean,
odd.
I don't know. I think it would be like, alien software in data bank, delete, quarantine, delete.
That's not as much fun.
And they named it ChatGPT.
Well, with that
So-
said, I was looking up Terminator games. That's not the only one on the horizon. I don't know how I feel about this one, but they got another one called Terminator Survivor, where it's essentially like a build, craft, survive game set in the Terminator universe.
Do they have a trailer for that one too, or is it
They
too early?
do, but it's pretty weak. Like it's a cinematic trailer that just shows people scavenging and then like Terminator vision.
Oh,
Yeah. That one is yet to be released as well. I'm not sure. The release date is planned for 2025. No official release.
well, they don't have a lot of time left. Herman, you mentioned ChatGPT. The funniest thing is when you say that in French, the letters GPT sounds exactly the same way if you say GPT, which means I farted. So every time they say ChatGPT in French, it sounds like
I am
Chat-
shot GPT.
yeah, GPT means I farted, literally.
I don't know why, Frederick, but that just made my night.
I
That's
see
what I'm
that
here
being
for.
like a full-on like skit parody character easily.
That's what I'm here for.
Jacques GPT.
And you just have like the cue like fart sound effect as they enter the room.
Dear ChatGPT, who dealt it? He who smelt it.
Oh, you are clever.
Oh, hey. That's all I got
Le
tonight,
Beau.
folks. I'll be here all week.
Yeah. Now all of us, even Frederick, all sound like we're doing bad impressions of Gambit.
Mais oui, ma chérie.
It's about that time, so I say we get to the parting plug. So let's start off with Raven.
Hey, I currently don't have anything. So read people's books. Write people's books.
Quote the Raven.
Nevermore.
Thus spoken the Raven. Otter.
Hi, I have 2 books out now. You are going to like them. I can guarantee it.
Wow, you have 2 now. It's out. I'm so fucking thrilled. We're on the other side, Otter. Congratulations. man.
Nice.
I know, I'm an otter dad of 2. 2 wonderful books.
It's not coming. It's out. So you can finally shut that guy up who says the only thing bad about this first book is there's no sequel. You just go and bitch slap them.
Well, guess what? Now there's a sequel, and it's really sweet. It is the sequel to Steel and Stormbright: The Curse of the Star Raids, which you can also buy on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Trust me, it's really cool. Has some great artwork. Sword and Sorcery: Brothers Adventuring in a Wild and Dangerous World. But the sequel is now out as well if you're looking for more. That is The Shadow of Twin Moons, Join the two brothers as the two moons loom high in the heavens at night, giving ill forebodings of what's to come. There's a lot more sword and sorcery, a lot more horror this time around, and a lot more cloak and dagger fun as well. Trust me, the stakes are ramping up, even though the conflict this time around is a bit more personal. And you've got twice the amount of artwork that the original had.
Ooh,
All right.
Yeah, I
Speaking
hear the
of
artists
artwork,
are really
I'm
good
gonna
in that
roll
second
that
book.
trailer.
Don't forget, there's also an audio book.
That's right.
I really like the person doing the reading. He's really good. He's doing all the voices.
Son of Sonnet.
Yeah.
Excellent reading, man.
Yeah, so before we start the trailer, I do want to give a shout out to Son of Sonnet. If you guys haven't checked out Curse of the Star Raids and you're curious about it, there is, just like Frederick said, there is an audiobook version out right now, and that's voiced by Son of Sonnet. He did a freaking fantastic job.
Yeah.
Absolute top tier.
Can vouch.
All right. Let's roll that trailer.
And you saw the release date for that, October the 31st, which means that was, let's check the time, 3 days ago, meaning it's out now. Go check it out,
All
friends.
right.
It's 4 days old.
4 days old.
All right. Herman.
Well, I am working on my next book. I'm like on chapter 50 now. Actually, no, I think I'm on chapter 51. So this will be a large book. Probably
So
right now.
huge.
Yeah, it's so huge, gigantic. Anyways, but it's like 120,000 words right now. So I probably figure it'll top out around 150,000 words. And I'm looking to release it on beginning of October of next year. So I'm working on. Wife read it.
Nice.
Wife's read most of it and
Yay.
says she loves it. So
Awesome.
she's never wrong.
Well, that works in your favor, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
All right. Frederick Guimon.
Yeah, so I'm working on a beautiful illustrations for worldwithoutend.com. Check that out for James, of course. And I've also got a comic book that's crowdfunding right now. We raised about $2,500 so far, but there's still room for more. We're crowdfunding until December 6th, so it's not too late to back your copy if you haven't done so yet. Check out fundmycomic.com. You'll see Rattel when you scroll down, or you could go to rattel.com and you'll see the links to the crowdfunding sites on the main page. You can also check out some of the artwork, a little bit of the synopsis, and some links to my interviews. And I think you're going to like it. If you like a little bit of present day sci-fi-ish mixed in with some good old 90s comic book fun, superhero fun, I think you're going to like it. Check it out.
All right.
Oh, also I have a show on Tuesdays at 8, proofofcomics.com. Tomorrow night we have John Chen, guest comic book creator, who's got a really interesting sci-fi story as well. So he's a professional Marvel artist who's doing his own thing now with a martial artist. So a Marvel artist and a martial artist. So we'll find out more tomorrow night.
Nice. And you want me to give your trailer a roll?
Please do.
All right, here it goes.
Thank you all so much for coming on tonight. I really appreciate it. I especially appreciate Frederick Guimont. I'm just going to call him out tonight because, I don't know, I want to make everybody else jealous. And also, he's got a great name. Thanks for coming on, everybody.
Frederick Guimont. Okay, that is actually a really cool scene. I really like that. That's cool. Damn. That looks really cool, Frederick.
Frederick, what are you working on right now, man?
Thank you.
All right, you're quite welcome. And yeah, I'm trying to pull up one other thing here.
Your pants?
There we go.
Oh yeah.
All right. And James,
Yes, sir.
Is it on screen? I gotta click over and see here.
Screen.
It is. All right. Here's your trailer. Are you ready to give this a roll?
Yes, let me go and do an intro for the trailer. This is something I've been working on the back end for about 2 months now. I've been writing out the short story series, about 14 short stories, completing the entire series and punching them up now. We got like 5 officially done, ready to go of the 14, and about 9 of them are first drafts ready to go. Been working on this in the background with Geno, my editor, and I'm really happy to present to you this short story series that is yet to be announced. Just waiting on some artwork from Frederick, and then we'll be all good to go on that front. But go ahead, let it rip.
All right, let me pause the background music, and now let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
I have to send you a copy on the back end for smoother play, but that's a current short story I'm working on called Evergreen. You'll be getting information on that shortly. More information on that shortly. Hopefully the trailer speaks for itself.
All right, yeah, it's definitely interesting looking. It's very much more fantasy than what you've been working on lately that I've read from you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so that's what I got going. You can find that worldwithoutendlore.substack.com. I have to give you more than just a YouTube link because that was kind of shitty on the YouTube side, to be honest.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't tell because it looked good on my end, but it's broadcasting from here, so.
Yeah, it was a little choppy, but whatever.
All right. I guess I'm up next. Let's get that to... There it goes. All right, you can find my stuff on Amazon, Haley Star Bad Kitty and Bad Kitty Haley's World. is a magic-fueled sci-fi adventure. Good for all ages. You could share it with your kids and not worry because I kept it fairly clean. And you could also follow me over on Substack, Frequency Studios. And tomorrow night, be on Frederick's show. And James, do you have Terran Tuesdays tomorrow?
Yes, I don't have them. I got to make it clear. It's not my podcast. It's Snows and the Black Knights. I just kind of host it, but you can catch that tomorrow, I guess at 6 o'clock Texas time.
All righty. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us tonight. And we're going to end it up here. And yeah, I'm supposed to say stuff, and I went blank.
Well, I want to say congratulations on beating that boss wrangler.
Oh, yeah. Woohoo. I honestly didn't know if I was going to do it before the end of the show. I didn't think I was going to.
Yep,
But I did.
congrats.
Now I got to go find a new one whose ass I need to beat on here. So
How far would you say you're in Silk Song now?
I'm probably about halfway through Act 2. And then there's the third act if I really want to pursue it. I think I'm going to be a little tired by then, and I might go back to it in the future sometime. But yeah, Act 2 is probably going to be my finish line for a while.
I mean, fair enough. I've heard from pretty much everyone that Silk Song is very tough.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can always kind of see the path to victory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you realize
There's a lot of spikes on the way
it's
there.
possible. I just gotta be a little more perfect than I am. A lot more. But,
Get good.
Get good. I gotta find a sound clip. I gotta find a sound clip of Hornet saying that because she screamed that in the first game. In the Hollow Knight game, when she attacked the Hollow Knight, she actually goes "Get good," and then everybody pops "Get good" on the screen when she shouts that. It's great.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. All right. If you enjoyed this presentation, hit the like, and if you didn't, we appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next time, and God bless. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go for the true ending anytime soon. In that's a lot of work. It was fun, but I'm getting tired of it now. You know.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of games to choose from out there too now.
Yeah, a new Double Dragon just came out.
Oh, we gotta get that. We gotta solve those sound issues. James, can you help us with OBS? We got some issues to solve before we do a Double Dragon stream.
OBS.
Who's gonna be Bimmy? Who's gonna be Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Jewish space lasers.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.